Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the deserts of Abu Dhabi. My name is Rodders, and I am taking over from Stars Orphan tonight. How have we all been? This is Division 2 tonight, so hopefully they can all keep it just as good as the F1 race was yesterday. That was absolutely fantastic. If you've not seen that, please all go and feel free to watch that race on our Twitch channel. Right, as the Red Bull of Shane has gone out behind Crazy Fish. Just put the telemetry on and get rid of that. Jengus Logan has unfortunately got a qualifying ban, so he's had to step out of quali. As we go on board here with Crazy Fish. Hey Blaze, how we doing? Nice to see you. Commiserations yesterday in the race. You could have been higher up, but a few instances put you back a little bit. But it's nice to see you in the chat. How have we been? And now you've said that in the chat, you've just jinxed the whole team, so... As we start a flying lap with Crazy Fish going into turn 1. Keeps it just inbounds. Into 2. Into 3. Into 4. Nicely done through there. Of course it's going to be purple. Keeps it nice and tidy. Runs it out a little bit wide on the exit, but keeps the traction in. Right, going down the straight. Six and 7, nicely done through there. Hey Blazer Guns, thank you for subscribing for 17 months. Into 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Nicely done. Can you keep it inbounds on 13? Oh, just about. Into 14. Nicely done. 15. Doesn't go across the white line. Oh, keeps it just in play with a 1:23.3. What's Shane done? A 23.4. Who's going to be next across the line? Is it the other Aston? Blazer Guns. No, outlap. Right, we shall go on board with Invade, who is on his flying lap. Hey Penrose, how are we doing? Can't get any worse than jinxing myself. Yeah, well, you done that, Blaze. I told you, didn't I? You shouldn't be jinxing yourself, and what goes and happens? You done it. And you can't blame me for that, you done that yourself. Under the hotel we go. Keeps it just in bounds. Keeps it really tidy through there, a 23.3. Our quickest time so far. Who's on a lap? No. Blazer guns. Good enough for 6 with a 23.7. Next one will be Camo, who's on an out lap at the minute. For those of you just joining, this is Q1. Genghis Logan didn't crash. He has actually got a qualifying ban for this race. So he will be starting from the back, no matter what. Camo coming down the long straight, getting a nice toe off his teammate. His teammate moves out of the way. That was a lovely bit of teamwork from the Williams. Invade says, nice banker to be fair. Well, I hope you can go faster than that, Invade, because you're probably going to need it for the next two. Shane, a 23.2. That's nicely done. As the Mercedes of Invade goes into the pits. So about Invade or Chapel. Camo is only good enough for 6. What's Locker can do? Round turn 1. Into turn 2. Into turn 3. Doesn't run it out wide. Nicely done though. Turn 5. Oh, getting a lovely toe off his teammate. Opens up the DRS and the ERS. Camo moves out of the way, giving him a little bit of toe up the straight, out the corner. Just keeps it in bounds. Well, show me then, Invade. Show me how quick you can actually go. Under the hotel, keeps it in bounds. Second to last corner, into the last corner. Avoids the pit lane, which is really good. Oh, runs it out wide, but just manages to keep it in bounds. Only good enough for 9th, though. What's Unity Hush gonna do? Oh, right, okay, they were cooked. Your tyres. Right, okay. Unity Harsh does a 23.2. Can we see anyone get into the 22s? Okay, Invade, yes I will. I'll just have to wait until Q2. If you get through to Q2. Racer 404. Your brain went blank and you forgot RSF1 existed. Really? Come on, racer. You know that RSF1 exists. Best league ever. Let's see what the other McLaren can do of Cornish. Into the hotel section we go. Underneath it. Nicely done through there. Keeps it just in bounds. And the same there. Gets a good exit though. Goes 7th. We're going forward with Matty in the Haas. You didn't realise you had a seat. So Matty goes 14th. What can Dark Assassin do? Into this little chicane section. Nice. Keeps the traction as well. So this should help him all the way down this straight. Into turn 8. Into 9. Into 10. Into 11. Hits the curb a bit there. Into 12. Nice use of that little bit of curb. Into 13. Same again there. Keeps it just in bounds. Into 14. Into 15. Doesn't cross the pit line. Runs it out a little bit wide though. Dark Assassin goes 8th. Looks like there's a Red Bull coming out. Shane and JS Lee are coming out. Wow. And there's an Aston as well. So Shane got out first. Followed by JS Lee. The Aston Martin was coming in, not going out. Okay, then RSF1 Norks. Then Locker. There appears to be a Haas coming out. Is that Gamer? Yeah, Gamer's out. Now there's an Aston coming out of the pits. Crazy Fish has retired in the pits. And our Blazer Guns is out, but we're still on board with Shane. What can Shane do towards his tail end of qualifying with 3 minutes 10 left? Into turn 1. Okay, he's not running at full speed. He's burning off fuel in the car. So now we'll go to his teammate JS Lee, who's a little bit down on his time, but he's getting a tow. Tow all the way down the straight. Oh, he's blocking him a little bit. Come on, Shane, you need to move out of the way. Into turn 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I lost it. Lost it under the hotel. Unlucky, JS Lee. Got 1 minute 40 though. So Matty here is on the brink. So we've got a number of cars retiring. This could be an issue for Grunty because it only takes another 5 drivers to improve and he is out. 4 drivers to improve and is out. Purple sector 1 for Ice Boy. Gonna get a decent tow off the Alpine. Alpine moves out the way though. Down this second straightish section. Purple sector 2. This might be a really good time for Ice Boy. So as long as he can keep up the pace. Which I think he is. And goes top with a 23-1. Can blaze the guns, get himself out of the drop zone and go into Q2. It's possibly going to look close. He does, puts it into 9th. That knocks Grunty down into the... Oh, that's put JS Lee out. Grunty just survives. So there, everyone, there is your grid. Right, everyone, I'll be back in 1 second. I'm just having a look outside. Something interesting's going on. Hey Norks, how are we doing? Well, racer 404, you should have done a little bit of practice at least. So here we go, Q2. Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, Norks. I am a little bit tired, I'm not going to lie. Literally come home from work and then sorted out dinner and then had to come straight on a stream. So, yeah. Assassin, are you on controller or wheel? Because your message didn't make any sense. Happy with considering I'm on wheel, but I'm using a controller. Oh, you're using your controller tonight, but you're normally on a wheel. Okay. How are you finding the controller versus a wheel? Matty, my dinner tonight was a chicken boona from Iceland, and it was red hot. So my mouth is a little bit on fire as well. But yeah, I can't have like a korma or anything like that due to the coconut, because I have a intolerance to coconut. So yeah. Assassin, I play all of mine on controller, but I have to go for what do you call it? Full traction auto gearing. My fingers can't move fast enough to change the gears or do any corrections if I was on medium traction, so you can, but you're only allowed to rejoin twice. But if the game decides to DC you after that, once you've left that second time, you're not allowed to rejoin back, otherwise you'll be facing a penalty. So I would suggest staying in if I was you. Yeah, my Xbox is normally nice to me, but I've had it where a couple of instances where my Xbox has decided to not like me anymore and just kick me out. So if I was you, I'd just stay in and hope that your Xbox doesn't kick you out. Alright, okay, that's up to you. So we go on board with Shane, who is on a lap going into turn 8. He slowed down for some reason. Oh, okay, perhaps this isn't a fully fledged lap. He's had to back out of it. Okay. So, Locker. The Ferrari moves out of the way nicely. To 13. Keeps it inbounds. 14. Avoids the pit lane. 15. Nicely done. Is good enough for 11th at the minute. We're on board with Shane, who is on a lap. Using all of his ERS and DRS. Right, coming up to lap 8. Lap 8, turn 8. Hey Hippo, how we doing? Oh, he binned it! No, Shane! Oh, unlucky. Really, really unlucky. It was going so well for you. So well. Dark Assassin has purpled Sector 1. Yeah, don't worry about that, Norks. If it happens in the race, just send a clip in. Because you get a 5-second penalty if you sorry, not 5-second penalty, a 3-second time penalty if you invalidate hitting the pits. It's a glitch. So if you get that, just send a clip in. Oh, you've been to see Oppenheimer? How was it, Hippo? Into 14, into 15, last corner. Keeps it just in bounds. It's good enough for 5th. Alright, what can Camo do? He's purpled Sector 2. Yes, it is right. Cornish is 2nd. Odd, but good. Oh, is it really worth a watch, or? So Camo goes 13th. Norks is off to go and see Barbie, apparently. Pawaya, how are we doing? Just joined. Brucey goes first with a 23 flat. I'm looking for 22s. Can anyone break the 22s? Come on, Crazy Fish, you've got to do it, surely. Blazer Guns, what's the best film of the year so far? Crazy Fish at 23-1. Dark Assassin comes into the pits. His Camo's on another lap, wow. 22-9. We have our first 22s. Very nice, that Camo. Oppenheimer. Okay. I thought you were going to say Barbie then. I was about to say, when did you go and see Barbie? In 2 laps, I did a 22.7. I feel much better. Well, that's good. But if you're doing that on TT, there's not going to be a representative time in here, so you're probably looking at top 10. I was tempted to do the double, but not enough planning in advance. Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it? Best films so far, Spider-Man #1, can't disagree. You can disagree. Spider-Man, really. Right, we get back to the action and we go on board with Quirky, who we haven't seen so far. These guns, Barbie, hell no. Mission Impossible, says Hippo. Invade, I think you're safe, to be fair. It's all down to what Quirky can do, really. Breezy's retired from the session. So our top 4 have retired from the session. Right, coming down to turn 8, I believe. Purple sector 2. Definitely going quicker. Track is rubbering in as well. Into 13. Keeps it just in balance. 14. In bounds, not in balance. We're into 15 and final corner. Oh no, run out wide. Can Norks get out the drop zone? What's Norks gonna do? 20, 21, 22, 23, goes third with a 23 flat. Right, Blazer Guns is on the edge. Hush setting a quicker time at 22.8. So that's our quickest time on the board so far. Right, checker flag is out. So Locker's going to be starting P13 at best. You know what? I don't think you are. Dark Assassin is coming to the bits. Invade, you actually might be safe here. So it's going to be just Cornish and Grunty, and Cornish is invalidated, so he cannot improve. So Grunty... Can Grunty improve and knock Cornish into... Yes, he can! Goes 10th, just quick enough. Oh, what a shame for Cornish. What a shame. You was going to be safe anyway, Invade, because even if Grunty did beat you, you would have finished 10th in that, so you would have been safe anyway. Slytherin, Cornish, washed. To be honest with you, Slytherin, it was very, very close. It really, really was. So there is your grid. Sadly, we are going to be losing. Cornish, Blazer Guns, Dark Assassin, RSF1 Locker, and RSF1 Shane. Shane, unfortunately, crashing out. And I can't remember where he crashed out, but he spun the car, couldn't stop it, and smacked into the wall. So he will be starting P15. Can he pull a Eastern and come from the back to win the race? Anything is actually possible here, but we will just have to see how he goes. What is everyone's prediction for Q3? Your top 3 drivers. I'm going Hush, Ice Boy, and Breezy. Well, you were kind of close, Assassin, so don't put yourself down. Yes, Racer, who is your fastest 3 for Q3? Norks for pole. Could be a good shout. Hippo. But who's your second and third? So Thor is going Hush, Invade, Crazy Fish. I can see Hush being up there. Invade. Sorry, Invade, but it's gonna be close. I think you'll get 4th or 5th in this. Crazy Fish will beat you, but I don't know where he's gonna go. I said Hush, Ice Boy, and Breezy, so that might be a good shout. It might not be, But we'll just have to see what happens. As Grunty has gone on a lap, we'll go on board. Turn 3. Go through there. Down the hill into turn 4, into the stadium bit. Gets on the power, had a tiny bit of wheel spin. Shouldn't affect him much. Down this long straight into turns 6 and 7. Nicely done. Straddling that blue line, but keeping 2 wheels on that white line anyway. Went down an extra gear to keep the traction. Good idea there. Into the hotel section. Under the bridge. Cuts it in. Runs it out just wide, unfortunately. $23.4 for Grunty. $23.2 for Crazy Fish, a $22.7 for Invade. That's quick from Invade. Invade might be right up there, you know. Breezy in third with a 23.1. What can Matty do? Knox is in the pits. Matty does a 23.9. Let's get Shane in here to see if he will give us any comments. Hey Shane, how are we doing? Yeah, it's not bad. It's just a little interview here.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, nice to see you actually doing so well until the moment you actually crashed. It looked like that your tyres were a bit hot or letting go, which caused you to crash. Could you just explain how you think it happened?
They were old tyres. I was going to box and put a fresh set on, and I thought I'll just go out and do a lap. And I even said in the party that I'm worried they won't hold around the double left-hander, and then I got there and they just didn't hold. They were 25% worn. I just wanted to bank a lap and mess me up. So I think looking at these times, I think I could easily times at the moment. I could definitely be second. I don't think I could be conveyed, but I could definitely be up and in around that area, the top 5. So it's a bit annoying, but just trying to think what to do with the race now.
Do you think you can actually pull off a Eastern but coming back from 15th to 1st? Is that possibly on the cards, or are you just running your own race today and see where you end up?
No, I think to come back and win is too far from 15th. See what happens. You never know what the race holds, but I'm going to have a look at your strategy. I've got 2 brand new sets of soft for the race, so I might use them both.
We'll go aggressive on the strategy.
Yeah, I'm just concerned that if I go on the hard tyres, I'm going to get stuck in a train while a lot of the other guys are driving away, whereas if I go on the softs, at least I can make some moves. Early stop, look to jump some people and see where I end up, maybe.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for joining and give us a little bit of an insight. I hope the race goes well for you, and hopefully we get to speak to you again on on the podium.
Fingers crossed. I can't see me getting there, but fingers crossed. You never know.
You never know, stranger things have happened.
Very true. Right, I hope we put on a good show for you and cleaner than last week. Well, my race was clean, but I heard it wasn't so clean in the midfield. I'm about to find that out, I suppose.
Well, I'm hoping you put on a show like Div 1 did yesterday.
Fingers crossed, mate. Have a good one. Cha-cha.
And you, thank you very much for joining, Shane.
Always, mate. Cha-cha.
And there we go, everyone. That was Shane giving us the insight to his crash, which is making him start 15th. For this evening, we will keep an eye on him and see how he goes throughout this race. Right, getting back to it, we've got Invade 1, Quirky Turtle 2, and Breezy in 3. Quirky's on an in-lap. Crazy Fish is actually going for one. He's up on his time. He's up by 600ths of a second. So let's read some chats. Thor, my man, Shane. Norks, let's keep cooking. Thor, get him in the race. Norks, yes, I'll give it my best. Well, we hope that you actually give it your best, Norks. That's all we can ask for. Racer back in session. Well, thank you very much for joining. Invade, you got this, Norks. Ooh. Let's hope he does. VDef says Ice Boy Fox. Is that for your pole driver? Death? Right, so Unity Hush is on the lap. We'll go on board with him. Yeah, Crazy Fish and Invader up there, but we just have to see how Hush goes. Hush is normally pretty quick. He has been setting some good times. He is 3/10 up though on his time. Still not quick enough though. Needs to find a bit more time. Can he find it in the hotel section? As I have a little lift off there, just keeps it in play. Hush at 22.5. Ouch. Thor is leading on their predictions. Can we have any other drivers that will beat that? I don't think a 22.5 is a very, very quick time. Invader 22.6, so he actually improved by 10. Alright, what can Norks do? Needs to set a time here. He's only going to get one run. Breezy, a 22.4. I was wrong. There you go, flag is out. What can Norks do? Jumps up to 6th. Whose is that Haas? Matty's car, he's put it in the wall. See, Thor, you counted your eggs. You counted your chickens too soon, mate. So even Camo comes in with a 22.5 at just over 100th off Hush. Invade is sitting 4th. Could do something from there. North starts 8th in the Alpine. So there is your top 10. Breezy 1, 2nd, and joining him in on the front row is Hush. 2nd row we've got Camo and Invade, 3rd and 4th. In 5th and 6th and the 3rd row is Iceboy, Fox and Crazy Fish. 4th row in 7th and 8th we have Quirky Turtle and Norks. And in the 5th row we have in 9th and 10th is Grunty and Matty. Yeah, I did say I didn't see you quite on the podium. It was very, very close though, so that's why I put you down as like either 4th or 5th, to be fair. But it was a good showing from you, so well done on that. Well, Gamer, yeah, let's just hope all your practice pays off. Right, we are going to be taking a little bit of a break here while everyone sorts out their strategy and tyres and fuel and all of that. So I shall see you back very shortly. Sorry about that, everyone. I took a little bit longer than usual. I was trying to look for something, so I'm very sorry about that. So as we get into lap 1, almost lap 2, looks like we've had an incident with Matty and Blazer Guns. Pawea and Pawea getting past Locker. Jensen Logan getting past Slee. Breezy setting the fastest time. Oh, looks like we've lost Gamer. No, Gamer, what happened? We have a safety car. Norks is getting a new front wing. Looks like Matty is getting a new front wing as well. See if Gamer will join the party. As we are here under safety car in the first lap. Oh, you can join the party. You don't have to include the audio, and I'll just explain to people what actually happened. Oh, you don't have a mic anyway. Okay. You can just type in chat. That was my phone hitting the floor. Thanks for the reminder, legends. Don't worry, phone's okay, guys. Right, so it goes Breezy, Hush, Invade, Camo, Ice Boy, Crazy Fish, Quirky Turtle, Grunty, Cornish, and Dark Assassin for your top 10. Shane has made up 4 places to put it into 11th, starting on the softs. This is going to help him out quite a bit because he should be able to take those softs now to lap 12. Oh, so you lost the throttle on the final corner. Oh, what? So you put too much throttle on and spun the tyres up, which put you into the wall, I'm guessing. As we have safety car in this lap. Oh, right, okay, yeah, too much throttle going into the final corner. That would definitely spin you off and put you into the wall. But, unlucky, Gamer. Right, here we go. The Ferrari has gone. Didn't quite catch Hush out by surprise, but Hush didn't really gain on him, so... Ice Boy is getting right close up to Camo. Sorry about that. Invade is getting right up close to Hush. So Invader's made up one place. Looks like our closest battle is Slee. Was Slee. Ice Boy Fox on camo. Breezy sets the fastest lap time. 26.5. Camo is now out of DRS range of Invade. Thank you, gamer, you too. And you never driven Monaco before. Well, you best get some practice in, ready for next week. I'm expecting good things from you, gamer, at Monaco. Shane getting right on the back of Dark Assassin. Can he overtake? Has he got the legs on those soft tyres? No, not quite. Norks on Blazer guns. Hush is catching Breezy. Oh, Invade. Watch the back of that McLaren. What's happened to Grunty? Have we got a spin? Looks like Grunty spun. He got no damage though. Look at all these cars right up close to each other. Locker and Logan are fighting. Ice Boy and Crazy are fighting. Yeah, I agree with you there, Thor. Monaco is a race to just try and survive, to be fair. I don't think anyone likes Monaco here. And if anyone says they like Monaco, they're either crazy or stupid. One of the two. Or maybe both. Crazy Fish and Ice Boy. Oh, look. The Williams of Camo just avoided the back of Crazy Fish. But he's dropped back, and Quirky Turtle's going side by side with him. Quirky got the move done and tries to take it round the outside, still going side by side. It gets it done. Lovely move. Oh, we have another yellow. Who is it? It's Slee. Slee is out. Safety car. no, Slee. You were doing so well, and then don't know if you spun or had contact with someone. You got invade in the pits. Race control, 3-second time penalty for Grunty. So Hush and Quirky, Camo, Coolish all stayed out. Dark Assassin, Locker, Logan, Blazer Guns, Matty, Breezy. So everyone from Breezy down has pitted apart from Richie. Everyone else has stayed out. Ware has retired in the pits. Alright, so here we go, waiting for the drivers to catch up to the safety car, who is parked up just before turn 5. Dark Assassin, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings for cutting the corners. That will be going into the pits. No, I'll be back in a minute, everyone, alright? It doesn't look like Blazer Guns is actually going to be joining us. Hey Oatmeal, how are we doing? I invade, what's happened now? As we are on lap 12 out of 29, we have had 3 safety cars already. Yeah, I know. You can blame it on me if you want to invade. No, you were going to overtake Breezy, but the safety car coming stopped you from doing it. Yeah, that's a bit of a disappointing one. But don't worry, there's still, what, 17 laps left to go, so there's still plenty of time. Don't forget, Invade, I want you on podium. Campbell's in a bit. Safety car should be coming in this lap, unless I am mistaken. So now here we go. What's Unity gonna do? Is he gonna leave it until the last minute, or is he gonna go? He's left it until the last minute. He's gone. Hasn't caught anyone out by surprise though. The McLaren and Cornish nearly overtook Camo. All clean going through turns 1 and 2. Hush! No! Hush lost it. Something's gone wrong with Hush. He's dropped down the order. Camo on Quirky. No! Cornish and Camo! No! Another safety car. at this rate, runners on hard tyres will be able to go to the end. I don't know exactly what happened, Penrose. I'm not sure if Cornish crashed into Camo or Camo crashed into Cornish, or if one of them got hit by someone. I couldn't really tell you, but all I know is that they're both out. No, I don't think it was. I think it was just a simple coming together, really, but I can't get hold of any of the two drivers. But I'll try and get Cornish in here and just see what's actually happened. So we got Quirky Turtle 1, Invade 2, Dark Assassin 3, Shane 4, Richie 5, Locker 6, Breezy 7th, Logan 8th, Hush 9th, Crazy Fish 10th, Grunty 11th, Norks 12th, and Matty 13th. And all the others have DNF'd. Safety car should be in this lap. 13 laps to go in this race. Invade should be able to make it to the end on this set of tyres. Don't get me wrong, they'll be pretty dead before the end, but he should be able to do it. Is Invade going for a one stop, or is he going for a two stop? Right, so now here we go. Quirky has pulled away from Invade. Locker's right on the back of Richie, having a look down the inside. He's had to go out wide. That's given a position to Breezy. Genghis Logan is right there as well. Harsh on the inside. Invade gets Quirky Turtle. Shane gets Dark Assassin. Shane and Dark Assassin still fighting it out. Locker and Breezy. Leaving each other enough room. Is this train here? From 3rd to 13th. Oh, there was contact between the McLaren of Richie and Dark Assassin there. This allows Hush and Locker to jump a position along with Logan. Richie gets it back from Logan though. Oh, touching the back. Bit of a domino effect there. Crazy Fish gets past Logan. Crazy Fish gets past Richie. What can Locker do? Keeps nearly hitting the back of Dark Assassin. Locker's taken Dark Assassin. Breezy's taken Quirky. So's Hush. Quirky fighting his way back. He's having a battle with two other cars here. Gets in front of Assassin and Crazy Fish. So what, they seem to be defending really well. So 10 laps remaining. Quirky's in the pits. Invaders lost a lot of time to Shane. Shane gets past Invade. He is on the softer compound tyre though. He's probably going to have to make another pit stop. Getting those mediums to where they need to be is not going to work. Breezy might be okay though. VSC. Now might be a good time to come in and pit, Invade. Put a set of softs on. Take them to the end. If you've got any spare sets of softs. If not, mediums. Shane's going to be rapid on them. Assassin and Matty have pitted as well to go on softs. Yeah, I know, Shane did say he was going to be aggressive and I applaud him for that. Crazy Fish gets past Invade. Come on, Invade, you just need those tyres to hang in there, mate. Right, everyone, I shall be back in a minute. I'm getting asked to do something here. Back in 2 minutes. Oh, sorry everyone, I am now back. 6 laps to go. Logan on locker. 3-second time penalty for invade, which is not good. That would drop him to 6th. Shane gets Norks. Norks kind of moves out of the way. Quirky Turtle with the fastest lap of the race. Shane's got some ground to make up here. 4 seconds to Grunty. Definitely this battle is the one that's worth watching. The battle for first place here between Breezy, Hush and Crazy Fish. Yeah, I knew that Invade had a 10-second time penalty, but I didn't know about Richie. Thanks for keeping me informed. So now 13 seconds. That's going to drop him down into like 10th for Invade. Dark Assassin 3-second time penalty. Obviously for corner cutting. 4 laps remaining. How are your tyres still hanging in there, Invade? I don't know. Looking down the inside. No. Backed out of it. Look at Quirky Turtle battling with Richie. Side by side with Richie. Gets the move done. His next target is Norks, 2.2 ahead. Crazy Fish and Breezy with Hush right there as well. All within half a second of each other. Three laps to go. Quirky Turtle gets Norks. Don't think he's going to catch Shane. No, he's nearly 10 seconds up the road. And he's got 2 laps to do it in. So unless he can find nearly 5 seconds a lap. Logan takes invade. This battle for P1 is starting to heat up. Breezy and Crazy Fish going at it. Shane gets grunty, caution yellow. Here we have a spinner. Looks like it's the Ferrari of Grunty. It was, because Quirky's now got in front of him. Grunty's in the pits. 2 laps now. Breezy and Crazy Fish going side by side. Crazy's got the inner line, forcing Breezy to go around wide. Can Breezy come back at him though with the slipstream? No. He's had to back out of that one. Under the hotel, outside. Here we go. Breezy and Crazy Fish. Not quite breezy, but now you're under pressure from Hush. Last and final lap. Matty's binned it. Unlucky Matty. I don't think that was wise by Crazy Fish. Well, we'll soon see if it pays off in the end, but... Oh, Hush has gone! No, Hush. Puts Locker into third. This is going right to the line. Breezy gets it, then Crazy Fish. Locker gets P3. Jengus Logan gets P4. Invade. Well, Shane gets P5. Invade gets P6. Hush gets P7. Invade has got a 10-second time penalty, so you can add that on at the end of the race. Quirky Turtle gets 8th. Driver of the day is Logan. Right, so there we go, everyone. Drivers interviews. Let's see how many of the drivers join. We have one. We have two. And we have three. Alright, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing today?
Not too bad.
It's good to hear. Very, very good to hear. Right, we are going to start with our third place for this evening, RSF1 Locker.
Hello.
Good race, Locker. You got a bit lucky towards the end there with Hush spinning out. I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah, and me, to be fair.
But how do you feel it went today for you?
I think it was alright. It seemed to have the pace. Good little scrap with Jengis in the last 3-4 laps. So it's just all about sort of trying to stay in front of him. Which, yeah, and then ultimately picked up off on Hush's mistake. Managed to get myself the podium. Yeah, overall happy.
Did you have to change your strategy during the safety car periods, or did you just stick with what you've got and run your own race?
I pitted a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I think the strategy I was going to go in 17, 18, but I decided for an early stop, and yeah, I think it paid off in the end.
That's good. If there's anything you had to improve for this race, what would it have been?
Me quali. Same as always with me. I think ultimately me quali lets me down. I think my race pace can be there, but yeah, ultimately it's my quali that always ends up laying me down.
And how are you looking for Monaco next week? Because I know that most drivers don't like the track. I know that Blazer Guns come out and said he loves the track. So I'm not sure if that makes him crazy or stupid or a bit of both. But
yeah, it's just going to be all about surviving for me next week. Keep it out the wall, and it should be alright. Haven't raced it for a while, so yeah, looking forward to it.
I think some people are and some people aren't. But thank you very much for this evening, and congratulations on P3.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you in Monaco.
Hopefully.
As we move on to our second place driver, Crazy Fish. Crazy. Fantastic qualifying from you. Got had a bit of an up and down race, but still managed to keep it within the top 5. How do you think it went for you today?
Yeah, it went pretty well. I first have to apologise to Hush if we did make contact on the last lap. I thought I left no space, but we did seem to collide, so I might be getting a penalty for that. I don't know. I reviewed the clip and I thought I left no space, but it was a good battle for P1 at the end. A bit of tactics going on with breaking into DRS zones and stuff, but that's what you have to do when you want to try and win a race.
As long as you didn't break in the braking zones, I think you should be okay.
Yep.
same question again, really. Did you have to change your strategy under the safety cars to get to where you was, or did you just run your own race?
Yeah, I started on the mediums, and then once the first safety car came out, I decided I'd wait, and then the second one came out, and that was when I decided to pit because I thought, yeah, there's a high probability of having a third safety car, and then I can get back onto the mediums again. So I went medium, hard, medium, and it worked out well in the end.
Are you crazy or stupid? Do you like Monaco next week? How do you think you'll do?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Monaco, so we'll wait and see.
What do you think you'll be able to get in Monaco for next week?
Who says I can't win the race? Or who says I won't DNF? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Well, thank you very much for this evening, Crazy. And we shall see you at Monaco, if you're going to be there.
I will.
Thank you very much. Right, as we move on to our race winner, Breezy, congratulations.
Cheers.
Some quick times in quali today, and you've managed to sort it out in the race. The race was a bit up and down for you, but you obviously made solid performances to get to where you are. How do you think it went for you today?
I'll say qualifying, I was quite surprised, to be fair, because I thought, I was definition of like, I'd probably get Q3, but I wouldn't be like first. But then the lap just clicked, and I was a pole. I mean, I was surprised, but it wasn't that far ahead, was it? It was quite close to in the top 3, and then obviously it was only like 5 tenths in the top 9, so it wasn't stupid pace. And then in the race, I mean, first of all, with 10 laps on it, it was just kind of everyone staying the same, not really much happening. And then I pitted hard, I think, but who was it? I can't remember who was behind me, but someone was behind me. I don't know who it was, I forgot. He was on hards, so he didn't pit. But I was like the front runner of the hards, and then says happened again. I had to pit again for mediums, but kind of put me out behind some. And then kind of got lucky, to be fair, because I was stuck behind Richie and Dark Assassin, but then them two made contact, and then me and Hush just flew straight past them. And then after that, it was just the hard runners, and then it was just me, Hush, and Crazy at the front.
You were stuck behind Invade, who actually managed to just do a one stop.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know. I think the spit on safety cars worked in the end. I probably wouldn't have pitted if I didn't ask, because I was just in a part and I was like, "Do you reckon I pit?" And they were like, "Yeah," so I pitted. So kind of helped me there.
Yes, it did. Monaco next week. How are you looking for that?
Monaco. Nah, it's trashing it. Let's be honest. Probably. I said this. I'd be like, if I get good points here, I'm quite happy, because as long as you just. I mean, DNF next week is not the end of the world, is it? As long as you've done well. So I got back-to-back podiums in first 2, and it should be alright now. Even if I DNF or get no points, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, just chill, try and get a couple of points, and that's about it, really.
If you had anything to improve on, what would it have been for you this evening?
Don't know. I don't know. Maybe last lap, I clipped Hush. I mean, before he spun like in the chicane, but on my screen he did ghost. But I hit him up, probably caused him to slow down for being crazy to get past him in the first place. To be fair.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for
That's all right.
joining this evening, and congratulations on your podium spots. I shall see you all next week, 8 o'clock in Monaco. Let's just hope the weather's dry for you there. Thank you everyone for watching. I am Rodders, your head of comms for RSF1. I shall see you all next week, and thank you ever so much for watching, and good night.